what's up? It's your girl, Neek.
What up, everyone? It's your boy, Martin Lewis. T-Real.
And today we're going to be bringing you guys a collaboration video. And this time we're teaming up. We're going to be talking about the top 5 scammers, the top 5 YouTube scammers of all time. We've compiled a list together and we're going to go from the least scandalous and number 1 being the most scandalous. Okay, so coming in at number 5 on our list of top 5 YouTube scammers is going to be M and Vaughn. Take it away, Martin.
So Vaughn basically recently does this weird thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but basically he gets people to pay him to collaborate with him. Libby and her boyfriend, they have a channel. It's kind of like a nail channel / their life pranks channel, something like that. It's a little bit mixed up at the moment. It's not like a one niche type of channel or anything. So they basically paid Vaughn, I think, was it $800?
Okay, so basically, I'll just jump in. I guess the original deal was supposed to be $500, and somehow that increased to $800.
Basically, he told them that it was unlimited collaboration. So it wasn't like, oh, you only get this much of videos. No, that's what Emily M told them from what it looks like in the text messages. They had a little meeting and it was unlimited collaborations, which I don't know. Would you ever do something like that? That's crazy.
I mean, me and you are YouTubers. It takes a lot of time to put these videos together. Why anybody would agree to an unlimited amount of videos, that's kind of unrealistic. So that was, to me, if I was entering into an agreement with somebody, that would raise a red flag. Like, I don't have unlimited amount of time to do anything. So to give unlimited amount of time for $500, that seems sketchy, and you should already know that they weren't going to be able to deliver on it. But I think the fact that they totally didn't deliver on it at all, I think it was said that they posted a video and then they deleted the video, and then when the girl tried to do another video, they were never available. So, I mean, I could see if they attempted to try to make this thing work out, but it's like, it just was a weird deal from the jump. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, if you're going to do unlimited, I think there should be specifics, a contract. Okay, we're going to do one video every 2 weeks or something for this amount of time. You know, when you say unlimited, like what, for 3 years, 4 years, you're going to be a slave for this person for $500? Like,
right.
That's shit. So I think they should have been, with their business deal, be more specific. Right. But to me, I feel like they're money hungry as hell, and it's more about, let's just get this check and do a couple of videos when we're free and when we have time, instead of like a proper agreement. And that's when it all effed up.
My motherfucking money. And then you pay me my motherfucking money. But now you asking for it back? Shut the fuck up, bro. Come on, I already did my shit with you, my nigga. You ain't getting shit back. Like I said, like I told you, bro. If you want the fucking money, bro, it's gonna magically appear on my ass? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't getting shit back.
We would have.
Gonna get a lawyer to email you.
We would have.
Who the f sues over $500, bro?
We would have been willing to do more videos with her, but she, like, was trying to meet with us 2 times a week.
They didn't have true structure, and what baffles me is these YouTubers make all this money when they go to like the 500,000 sub mark and the 1 million sub mark, and then it's still not enough. Like, they still want more. So that's our number 5 scammers on our top 5 YouTube scammers. The reason why they made the cut, because they did not deliver and they took the money and did not pay it back. So that is technically, quote unquote, A scam.
That's
A liar, a scammer. I love robbery and fraud. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
Number 4 on the list, we have Damien and Bianca. As you guys know, they had D&B Nation University. They promised everyone that they'll be able to learn how to become a big, successful YouTuber just like them, and they never delivered it. So you got like kids, adults paying. They also used a marketing ploy technique to get everyone to sign up to this. They had some really successful businessman named Brad who bullshit for them as well. That's the shocking bit, that this guy lied with them for the whole marketing ploy thing. It's like, wow, what does that say about him as an individual, you know? Because he's a pretty successful guy from what I hear. He's selling all these like seminars or whatever on Facebook.
When it comes to these people, they're just money hungry. They don't care about integrity. They don't care about, you know, who they rip off. At the end of the day, it's about, you know, I'm going to co-sign this regardless of my reputation, because at the end of the day, I'm doing it for money. And I mean, that's the sucky part, because a lot of people look up to them and they genuinely are giving their hard-earned money thinking that, oh, I'm going to learn to be successful. And they kind of sold these people a dream. Not only did they sell them a university teaching type of deal, but they also sold these people a dream where they felt like, oh, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to automatically be as successful as them. When, I mean, it takes a lot more than just somebody teaching you the textbook, okay, this is what I did, this is what I did. It takes a lot more than that. It takes personality. It takes consistency. It takes a lot more. And I think that from them, like, making the claim that they were going to teach people to be as successful as them was even more damaging.
I paid $50,000 out of my pocket for the university, for you guys, for the people that have been asking, how do you be successful on YouTube? How do you do this? How do you do that? Asking all the millions of questions. And we decided, me and Bianca decided to come up with a program for you guys to teach y'all step by step what to do. Like, people don't know how to, like, people need, it's like tutorials, bro. We made $38,000. $38,000 in the first 50 minutes of us launching the university. $38,000. So just imagine what niggas it made over the course of time.
Basically, everyone did end up getting refunds from so far that I know. I haven't had anyone reach out to me and say they haven't got a refund. The only reason why they got a refund, though, is because someone made a call to the company, and that's when they were like, look, we haven't heard from Damien or Bianca, so we're just going to give everyone a refund. So not only that, they never followed through to their business and what they were going to do. Because I'm guessing maybe their manager was dealing with it and it wasn't them. I don't know. But from what I heard, the company tried to reach out to them and they never heard anyone. So they issued everyone a refund that paid for that course. And you can imagine how many people paid for that, how many people got a refund. That would have been, I don't know. I'm guessing, I'm pretty sure Damien invested money in that as well. Because Bradley, the guy who has his company, he got like promo off it. So I think he would have, I don't know, it was a weird deal that they did. It was really weird.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, and the reason why they made it to the scam list is because they, to me, didn't do all that they could to actually resolve it. I don't think that it was ever genuine, and they were selling these people a dream. And that, to me, in itself is a scam. You know, you have people signing up under false pretenses, and the money wasn't reimbursed through them. It was the company giving the money back by default because they would have been sued for it. So they took the fall and having to reimburse these people. And they made number 4 because they sold these people a dream, and their intentions were to get this money from these people, selling them this dream. And that's just not right to me.
A liar, a scammer. I love robbery and fraud. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
Okay, so coming in at number 3 on this top 5 YouTube scammers list is going to go to Chris and Queen. And there's a lot of controversy and a lot of people who say that it was all Chris and Queen wasn't involved, and this and this and that. And that to me in itself is like, no.
These iPhones off. Let me know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to buy some iPhone 6s, iPhone 6s. Let me know what y'all trying to do. And then the gold for 500 each. And kiss in the back.
I feel like they were a union. She was involved in everything that he was doing. You can see her in videos with him promoting the iPhones
for 500 each. And kiss in the back.
So it wasn't like it's something that she was unaware that he was doing.
She promoted the iPhone?
Huh?
She promoted the iPhone? I don't think she did.
No. She was in the video with him while he promoted the iPhone. So she didn't directly say, hey, I got these iPhones, but you can see her in the video while he's promoting the iPhone. So it's not a situation that she wasn't aware of.
Yeah, guilty by association.
Because she benefited from it. It's not like he's scamming these phones and it's something that she didn't benefit from. He put his face on it and that was easy. I feel like she plays the victim. So that was like one of those things where it's like, okay, you know, let him take the fall.
And he's using the same, what's it called, Instagram as them as well to promote it. People have reaching out to her and never got an answer back when they did reach out to her or be blocked. But this scam basically started because they were popular on Instagram and Facebook, but I guess they didn't have any skills on how to get sponsorships and stuff. So they were very popular, but they were broke. And because they were in that situation, I guess Chris, in his dumb mind, was like, you know what? And I guess he didn't know about YouTube at the time. He was like, why not scam these people to make some money with these fake iPhones? So that's what he did. Now, it was Joel TV, apparently, that told Chris and Queen about YouTube. And that's when Chris started going on YouTube and making money. Before that, they weren't making shit. So they were in a bad situation. Either way, if you're a bad situation or not, that's not an excuse to go
and scam people. Yeah, that's not.
So they end up scamming people that way. Of course, Chris wants to try to be like, oh no, it was someone else in that little interview he did with Vlad TV.
Right.
But it wasn't. It was all him and his fake iPhone cells that never existed.
Yeah, a lot of people, like I said, they tried to put the blame all on Chris. And even Chris tried to put the blame all on his friend when there's video proof of him saying that he's selling the iPhones. Like, how can you put this all on your friend and say, oh, my friends did it, when you're the one who is shown with the iPhones on several videos telling people? There was even a video of him. He had even went live and he started believing his own hype that he really was this iPhone slanging guru, that he went live and then one of his fans went live with him, and the video quality of her phone wasn't that good, and then he's like telling her like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get you an iPhone, like you need an iPhone. And then the girl, she's like getting ecstatic because she's thinking like, oh my God, like he's gonna get me an iPhone. You know how it is when you tell a kid that you're gonna do something for them, they get excited. And so the little girl in the video, she was getting excited and she was like, oh my God, you're gonna get me an iPhone, like all happy and stuff. And then he's like, yeah, DM me, you know, I'm gonna get you an iPhone. And it's just like he started believing that he was really the iPhone slinging guru. And not only did he scam people out of money, but just like telling people and giving people false hopes. You know, I feel like that was jacked up too.
Dang, what's going on with your phone? What up, though?
What's up?
I'm gonna have to buy you an iPhone because I can't see you, girl.
Wait, hold on. It's stuff on my camera.
You gotta wipe that camera off or something, girl.
I've been begging my mom to buy me an iPhone.
For real?
Yep.
I might have to get you one.
For real?
Yeah, I might have to get you one.
You dead serious, bro?
What state you stay in?
New Jersey.
All right, DM me. I'm gonna get you one, okay?
Mhm.
You so pretty.
But also, you know, I don't think that Queen was innocent either. Like, they were partnerships.
Yesterday, my mom messaged Chris and Queen's Instagram about buying an iPhone. She asked him if they had any more available. He said yes, or they said yes. We sent the money. My mom texted them like 4 times, and then we realized that they blocked my mom on text messaging. We realized then that we were being scammed.
A liar, scammer. I love robbery and fraud. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
Number 2 on the list is the Ace family charity fraud, allegedly. So basically, recently, my friend, my boy, Troy's TV uploaded a video talking about it. Basically, Austin, was saying that he had an event and all of the event was for charity, right?
And the winner of that game will receive a $100,000 check to donate to charity. Each player on that team will get a portion of the money to donate to their charity of choice. And guys, that's the best part about this event, is to be able to give back.
They basically decided to have the tournament at a really big arena. I've only seen them once, and when I first saw them, I was like, oh, they look dope, what a cool family, and I never watched them ever since, so I haven't been really keeping update. I'm not a Ace family watcher, but I have contacted Ace family watchers. It looks like they really put it off. You know, you had the Tana thing, the Fuzi thing. This looks like something that was actually really successful. But was it successful for them, or was it for charity?
And his team ended up winning, but on the check it was $75,000.
Yeah.
So where's the rest of it? And he ended up making allegedly over $400,000 for the whole event. With me, I'm still a bit on the fence, because how much would it cost to rent out that stadium, the cameraman that he had, the photos, security? That will cost a lot of money. And for all we know, maybe they did lose money because it went down to 75, but they never said or promoted the charity they were giving to. So that already is very suspect and very sus.
Right.
You know?
I mean, for me, I feel like, just like you, it's kind of one of those things because, in a sense, it's like, you know, some people, they look at it and they're like, well, that's their money they made. They can give however much they want to charity. But on another instance, it's like, if a lot of times these events make so much more money because not only are they going to a basketball tournament, but they make sure to go and support it because they feel like this money is going to a good cause. So they end up making bank because these people feel like they're helping a good cause. And on top of that, if he put $75,000 into the actual charity and say he had losses and, you know, the venue costs and everything like that, which I do understand there are costs to put on an event. There is a cost to rent it. There's a cost to have, you know, I'm sure like he was cut a deal because the people that he had in the tournament was his friends. So I doubt that he had to like break the bank because
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, and then on top of that, like they streamed it. And then if the Ace family streamed it on their channel, I'm not following the other people who were talent in the event. I'm sure they monetized also off of this event. So I doubt it was like a break the bank, like, oh, I have to give them so much money. So just the ticket sales alone for them making close to $500,000 off of the ticket sales alone, I think that if they said that they were going to give $100,000, they should have gave $100,000. And even if the event only generated after paying people, even if it only generated, let's say it only generated after all those costs, $75,000, which I think is a stretch. I don't think so. I think that they got a lot more out of this than that. But if that's the case, they make bank on their YouTube channel. They are at 10 million subs right now. One of their videos could pull in $25,000 alone, just one video. So I feel like they could have, you know, if their plan was to give to charity, they could have gave their money and put into it. So, you know, that's how I feel. I think that they definitely made more than $75,000 off of the event after the cost of staff and everything.
Yeah, you have a point. Really good point there. And that's why the number 2 on the list.
A liar, a scammer. I love robbery and fraud. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
Okay, so coming in at number 1 is going to be Tana Khan and her boy Michael that she teamed up with to try to do this rip-off VidCon event.
It would be really, really cool to have people like outside waiting to get in. Like people love to be oppressed outside.
I need food. I know you need space.
I waited in the rain. Like they love that. I love that.
So I guess she felt like she was snubbed when it came to VidCon and she wasn't treated fairly. So she wanted to, oppose them and do her own version of the event. So she came up with Tana Khan. So she came up with this event with this guy who she should have been able to see a mile away that he was not qualified to put on such event. Number one, I mean, and not to say age, because some people who are young, they are accomplished and they are mature enough to do certain things. But just the way that he talks and the things that happen, I mean, it was clear that he just was not equipped to put on this type of venue. And basically what happened is they tried to put on this event, which was a big, huge fail. But not only that, they went into this event knowing that they were overselling tickets regardless of, the outcome of it today. They went into this event knowing that they were going to be overselling and that people were going to be left out in the dust. The venue only held 1,000 people and they sold about 5,000 tickets. So I just think that was the biggest rip and the most uncool thing to do.
I totally agree with you. I think it was really they really thought they could make that work, and it makes you think, if you really thought that would work, are you money hungry? Why would you get something that was so small, so cheap, your name is on it, and you continue to run off with that idea as well? Both of them,
right?
Excuse me, both of them at major fault. And plus, Tana's girlfriend, I don't hate her. I dislike her. But
are you talking about is it Bella Thorne?
Well, yeah, whatever her name is. Her shirts that she was selling was $200 around there, or $100 for the most shittiest, ugly shirt. And if it's not hers, I apologize. I'm pretty sure it is hers. And I was like, hell no! Now you're scamming people with a low quality, ugly ass shirt for $100 just because of your name. That's bull. That's not even good quality. It looked like something you would touch and it would just break. She wanted clothes from I don't know. It's just not even Walmart quality. It just didn't look
good at all.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. So my issue, to further go in detail about my issue with Tana Khan, basically what happened was after they oversold all of these tickets, they not only oversold these people on all these tickets, they had shitty gift bags. They had crap stuff, but they told people that they were going to be giving them free tickets. And that was the whole thing of the event. It was supposed to be a free version of VidCon. They were doing a free version of VidCon. So they tricked people into thinking that people were going to be able to win these free tickets, and turned out that nobody was free. I think it was less than 100 people who actually got a free ticket, if they actually even really were anybody who received free tickets. I'm not sure. Also, what I want to say within this whole event is I had never heard of Shane or Tana, ironically, before I heard of this event. Once I seen the docu-series that Shane put together was trending, something had made me click on it. And I was 3 videos in, and I'm like, wow, this is interesting. But the whole time I'm looking at it, I'm like, this girl is really playing the victim. And I don't look at her as a victim, because if I'm going to make an event, and I've held events of my own, and what you do when you're holding an event, you get somebody who is qualified to put on the event, but being that this event has your name on it, it is your job to double check that the things that this person says that they're going to deliver actually delivers it. So I feel like she's just at fault as the Michael guy. A lot of people put blame on him because they're like, oh, well, he made these promises and he didn't deliver on them. But I'm like, where is her accountability for checking the things that he did, being that these is not only her fans that are going to be left in the dust, but all of the other big YouTubers that agreed to go in on this event with her that had no idea of the planning. They just, you know, had confidence that she was going to handle it. You know, you have all of these people on the line, and that should give you all the more reason to like double check and make sure that everything is being done. But instead of doing that, she was out in Hawaii. She was out, you know, going to clubs, and even the day of the event, after the event was over, she's like partying at clubs. Like, she didn't care about the actual people in this event from the start, and her whole goal was ill intentions, and she wasn't a victim to me. So that was like another thing that rubbed me the wrong way. And the fact that she wanted people to be standing outside, like she knew that they were overselling these tickets. And the guy Michael, he's like, well, you know, we're at 3,000. She's like, I want people. I want it to be where, you know, people are outside. Like, I feel like she's just as at fault. The whole Tana Khan.
Yeah, to add on to that as well, Michael has had a history of running bad events. So this isn't like the only time he's had a bad event. If it wasn't for Shane, now we can say allegedly, apparently, according to Shane, Veeps is issuing refunds now, which is good. So people are going to get their money refunded. But if it wasn't for Shane pushing it, just imagine what would have happened. No one would have got a refund, and Michael would have walked away with some cash in his hand and paying the hotel and maybe that, and that's it, you know? So.
And Tana would have walked away just like she was, playing the victim, not caring about these people, not caring about paying them back, putting all the blame on him, not taking any accountability, and the poor fans and subscribers would have just been left in the dust.
Or she would have gone to jail. Who knows? She could have got sued. That's a possibility. If it wasn't for Shane, who knows what would have happened afterwards. Like, that was the hot mess, and that's why it made #1 on today's list.
Right. So that was our top 5. Yeah, we have another one that we're going to work on. But if you guys have suggestions and you guys want to see more videos like this, you guys want to see me and Martin collabing, you know, it's your boy Martin. You want to see Neek and Martin collab on more videos, definitely leave it in the comments on, you know, what you guys think the next top 5 should be.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.